So how does our body actually maintain a normal sugar level? Okay, so first, let's get to know about our pancreas. All right, so taking a look at the picture on the left, can you see this one in beige that has a leaf shape? Okay, so this is our pancreas, which is actually sitting just below the stomach. All right, so one of the function of pancreas is to secrete insulin. So talking about blood sugar level, right? So what happens is that when we eat, and the food will be actually broken down into glucose. So this glucose is in yellow. So glucose will then enter the bloodstream. Okay, and during this process, the pancreas will then secrete the insulin, that is the one in white. Okay, in order for the cells to absorb the glucose, for the body to be able to convert it to energy. Okay, but how does insulin function to lower the blood sugar level? All right, so let's take a look. Okay, so we can see over here these yellow particles over here on the left. Okay, so these are the glucose in the blood. Okay, so the one in green over here, that looks like a key, right? Okay, so these are the insulin that is secreted by the pancreas. All right, so this insulin, right, is like the key to open the door of our cells. So our cells is the one in blue. So when the insulin can open the door of the cells, then glucose can enter our cells. That is when, you know, our body has the energy. Okay, but if one's pancreas, right, does not produce enough insulin, or the cells do not respond properly to the insulin, just like this picture on the right, that's when you see all these yellow particles, which is our glucose, will start to deposit in the bloodstream, causing the blood sugar level to rise. And with this, right, long-term uncontrolled high sugar level becomes diabetes. Okay, so just now, you know, I mentioned about the normal fasting blood sugar reading, right, is between 3.9 to 6. Then you may ask me, you know, if I don't eat, will my blood sugar be too low? Okay, so let's understand about our pancreas. In fact, you know, our pancreas has this cells, okay, we call it the islet cell, pancreatic islet cells. So inside, right, we have three types of cells in the pancreas. That is the beta cells, alpha cells, as well as the delta cells. So let us take a look at these two, right? Beta and alpha cells, okay, secrete hormones to balance the blood sugar in the body. So let us take a deeper understanding. For beta cells, right, over here, you can see that it's between 60 to 80% of our inside our pancreas. Okay, so it helps to secrete insulin. As for alpha cells, right, it is about 24 to 40% in our pancreas, and it helps to secrete this hormone called glucagon. Okay, so it works in opposite way to the insulin, okay, where it is a hormone that helps to increase the blood sugar in the blood. And then we have this delta cells over here that is about 6% to 15% in our pancreas, okay, that helps to actually secrete this growth hormone called the somatostatin. All right, so that is to help us to adjust our beta and our alpha cells. Okay, so let us take a look at how the beta cells and the alpha cells actually balance the blood sugar in the blood sugar level in the body. So over here, this part is talking about the beta cells. All right, so you know, when we take in food, we start to have a lot of glucose in the upper blood vessels. Okay, that is when you know, when we eat, there will be this glucose. So these beta cells will then produce this insulin, okay, for our cells to absorb the glucose. In this way, right, our blood sugar level will be normalized. Okay, how about the one on the left? Okay, let's say, have you tried before, you know, when you are so busy and you have no time to eat, and when you feel really, really hungry, sometimes you will feel like, you know, you're sweating or you have like shaky hands. Okay, from this part, right, these alpha cells will then secrete this hormone called the glucagon, okay, which I mentioned just now. And this hormone will actually prompt our liver to release glucose, keeping our blood sugar level between 3.9 to 6. However, we have to take note that it is not possible to not eat regularly for a long period of time, because otherwise, you know, our body will no longer be able to maintain the balance.